Nigeria, the biggest black nation in the world, ought to have a very strong economy capable of employing almost all employable citizens. Richly endowed with natural gas, petroleum, tin, iron ore, coal, limestone, arable land, and many other natural resources, yet our citizens struggle with unemployment.
Youth unemployment, in my opinion, is a cancer that has eaten deep into our society. My belief is that to solve this problem, that we need to go towards entrepreneurship.
Youth unemployment in Nigeria is a big problem. In fact, it can be described as a time bomb, which the federal government and our development partners need to urgently address.
No society that leaves a significant number of its people behind can prosper in a sustainable manner. What the challenge of development really is a challenge of opportunities being open to all.
The problem of youth unemployment in Nigeria is very alarming. According to the Nigerian Bureau of Statistics report for the first quarter of 2016, unemployment and underemployment was highest for persons in the labor force between the ages of 15 to 34 years, which represents the youth population.
CVL is involved in a program of empowering 100 young people in the Ajegunle area to be entrepreneurs, to be people who create value, create wealth for their own good and for the benefit of general economy. For very clear and specific reasons. No society that leaves a significant number of its people behind can prosper in a sustainable manner. What the challenge of development really is a challenge of opportunities being open to all. And there can be demographic challenges to having opportunity open to all. And so certain parts of town that are quote unquote down the socio-economic ladder tend to get left behind. And because of this, we have been focused on Ajegunle for a very long time. Many years ago, I, as an individual working with another initiative, the Paradigm Initiative Nigeria, Benga Sheson, was involved in an Ajegunle project that took young people, provided them IT skills, and many escaped the neighborhood through that program. I know the British High Commission is particularly proud of one or two who, through placements in the British High Commission, continue to work even for the British High Commission till date, not just in Lagos but in Abuja. And so this passion to work with the people of that area has remained. We have had CVL initiatives with DFID, which we provided water, boreholes, and running water for parts of the community. And so when the need to help build a whole new generation of entrepreneurs for our country so that we can prosper came up, Ajegunle was a natural. And finding partners like Citifoundation and all of that was just greater impetus for going in to create more opportunities for more of the citizens.
The unemployment rate for those within the ages of 15 to 24 was at 21.5% in the first quarter of 2016, from 19% of the fourth quarter of 2015 and 17.8% in the third quarter of 2015. For those in the labor force within the ages of 25 to 34, unemployment rose to 12.9% in the first quarter of 2016 from 11.4% in the fourth quarter of 2015. The Center for Values and Leadership Young Entrepreneurship Training Program is a one-year project funded by CVL Partners. It is an intensive entrepreneurship development program initiated for youths in Nigeria between the ages of 18 to 35 years to provide them with business support such as technical know-how, business information, startups, and access to financial links. It is intended to enhance the capacity of community-based youths who run small businesses or have the intention to own and run sustainable enterprises. Target beneficiaries are youths living in densely populated slums and poor neighborhoods in Nigeria. Our overall goal is to reduce youth unemployment in Nigeria through capacity building in entrepreneurship. The CVL Young Entrepreneurship Training Program kicked off with a process of selection of participants. A call for application for participants is issued to the general public. Completed application forms are returned and shortlisted applicants are notified. First stage interview is conducted following screening of qualified candidates. Final interview is conducted to select final participants. Participants undergo 2 months entrepreneurship training, followed by 2 months business mentoring sessions. A graduation ceremony is organized to award certificates and startup kits / grants to successful participants. A 6 months technical support in terms of intensive monitoring and supervision is also provided after the graduation ceremony.
In the course of the program, I've been able to study where I want my business to run. And I've also been able to study bookkeeping, that is how to record the profit and loss I have in the business. And also in the course of the program, I've also been able to know how to market, how to communicate with people.
This program has really helped me a lot. I learned so much. I think I've been able to learn about more of marketing, budgeting, and accounting. With this, I've been empowered. I'm going to start up my own business.
This program, the CVL Young Entrepreneurship Training, I would say it's a very good program that has come to Ajegule, and my prayer is that this come to stay, because it's a very good program that has come to help several of us, and I can say that I am a living testimony, to which I pray that this continues, because it's going to help many people in Ajegule and the nation as a whole.
CVL Young Entrepreneurship Training Program, it is a program that I would advise anybody that has opportunity to partake in, because it has actually taken me from the unknown to the known. Some things that I actually took for granted, I actually saw how important it is supposed to be. What I'm supposed to do to make me a successful person.
The CVL Young Entrepreneurship Training Program is a great initiative. It has helped me to broaden my knowledge on the subject of entrepreneurship. Also, it has helped me to identify my hidden potential to be an outstanding entrepreneur. I've been able to understand the difference between an entrepreneur and a business person or a business owner. Also, I've been able to know how to be faithful to my bookkeeping and other, principles guiding an entrepreneur. I'm also going to say that it has helped me to be able to identify opportunity. It has also helped me to creatively gather resources in order for me to set up my enterprise.
And I think another reason to really look at this is an understanding that the development process is such that it is a partnership, a tripartite partnership between government, private sector, and social enterprise, non-state actors. Increasingly, given the weakness of government, non-state actors have to fill more the gap, and this is what CVL is trying to do by working in the Ajegule area to empower young people.
I mentored 7. My experience was quite interesting, stressful. At the end of the day, I was happy I was part of the mentors. Some are willing to learn, some know it all. They don't like listening, they are not just good listeners. And some are there to learn, some are really ready to learn. Some go to the length of paying sacrifice so that the program can keep going on without it being stopping halfway. So that's my experience, and I enjoyed it in a little way because some of them give me the will, the drive to continue with them. Why some you want to feel a long time, so but when you see them around, Mama, what do you have for us? What is the next on the ground? So it gives me the drive to continue with
them. Now, Heritage Bank had decided to support this initiative. At the back of the bank's creed, we are generally poised to create wealth, preserve wealth, and transform. Now, this is one initiative that we're desirous of partnering, amongst others that we've done in several spheres and with several organizations. We've partnered with Nigerian Youth Service Corps in empowering young graduates who have just graduated. We've partnered in other schemes concerning development of businesses. Now, we've seen this initiative with CVL, right? And we've said, look, this brainchild of Professor Patutomi, we are interested in partnering. What it does is to show that even beyond government's intervention, private entities can support empowering our young youths. So we feel this is something that we can work with. It ties into our vision of growing businesses, transform them into entrepreneurs, and ensure that those businesses that have been grown and the values derived from it are preserved and even transferred beyond this current generation.
Well, I think the message that we should send out from here is that we can change the world. You know, many years ago, Margaret Mead made that powerful statement that we should not underestimate what a few thoughtful individuals can do to change the world. Because indeed, it's the only thing that really has changed the world. A few thoughtful individuals. We're hoping that the work that we do, the few, will change our world. Why don't you be one of those few? It can be changed in Nigeria writ large, and it can be a better world. Rid of the violence of those who are angry with the system that has left them behind.
Watch out for the next edition of CVL Young Entrepreneurship Training Program. We may hit your community soon. For enquiries and more information, visit www.cvl.com.ng or contact Uchenna 234-803-583-2096, Achunine@cvl.com.ng, or James on 234-814-628-6645, Ebube@cvl.com.ng.